Hello, my name is Tara, and this is ETS Lingren. Follow me as we gain knowledge from leading industry experts in audio, medical, filters, chambers, and much, much more. Welcome to Tara's Tech Talks. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tara's Tech Talk. Today we're here with our Manager of Project Engineering for Industrial Projects, Greg Sutton. Welcome, Greg.
Yeah, thank you.
So we like to start each episode by getting to know our guests. So Greg, can you tell us a bit about yourself and also what your role is at ETS Lingren?
Sure. I have a Bachelor of Science from Purdue University in Mechanical Engineering Technology and an MBA from Texas State University. Yeah, I started with ETS Lindgren in 2007 as a project engineer.
16 years, huh?
Yep,
oh,
yep.
Wow.
I'm currently the manager of project engineering for the industrial product line. That's mainly general shielding, very wide range of products. It could be from something as small as a test cell that could fit on this table to shielding an entire 50,000 square foot facility from an EMP event, and really anything in between.
Wow, so you cover a lot of applications with you.
Absolutely. Yep.
So I know you're involved in industrial product development, like R&Ds and project engineerings, and support our customers on specific projects. So I know our project team uses BIM as part of the development tool. Can you tell us a little bit about what this BIM is and how useful this tool is?
Yeah, absolutely. So clear communication and coordination is essential to really any construction project.
Of course.
You can think of BIM as the ultimate communication and coordination tool in the architectural engineering and construction industry, or the AEC industry. And really BIM is a process where every trade that's involved in the project creates their own 3D model of their design, and they share it in one central location.
Okay.
And by doing that, by sharing it together, they can each of those trades can see how their design interacts with each other.
Ah, well, okay.
Yeah, so for example, if a plumber sees that their plumbing lines is interfering with a mechanical system or structure, they can react to those issues up front. They can fix them in a virtual environment instead of having to react to them in the field.
Okay.
So it's also gives the customer a very useful visualization tool. So they can virtually walk through these models as if they're walking through the physical space.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it allows them to make much faster, better, more confident decisions on the design. But it's also not just a pretty 3D model to look at.
Okay.
So all these elements that make up these models actually have information embedded within them that's very useful. They can be used to create very accurate bills of material, like for a structural member. Let's say you click on that. It can tell you the shape, size, weight, mechanical properties, and a bunch of other information.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, how?
So as I said, you can make very accurate bills of material, which will help you control your costs. Doing all this design effort up front will help you reduce those issues that you could see in the field, so that'll keep your project on schedule. And so really the underlying theme of BIM is risk mitigation. So you're investing more of this design effort up front, so you're fixing all those issues in a virtual environment instead of having to react to them in the field.
Wow, just avoid any surprises on site, I guess.
Exactly.
Wow.
It also, as you create this virtual representation of your physical model, it gives you a very useful tool in the future to go back to if you ever have to do any sort of future maintenance as the project goes on.
Then it has all the direct information you need in order to do your maintenance. Wow, that is a very powerful tool.
Absolutely, yeah.
So why it is important for us as ETS Lingren to provide the BIM design for our customer?
Well, for BIM to be used to its full potential, every trade involved in the project should be using the same BIM process.
Of course.
So when ETS Lingren is awarded a project, we become part of our customer's BIM process.
Right.
So it's our responsibility to provide our BIM model so we can coordinate with the rest of the trades. Because really the shielding tends to interact with every single trade, whether it's structural, architectural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing.
Yeah, no kidding.
There's a lot of coordination that goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you provide an example where a BIM model helped the design or construction team to avoid a costly mistake, like
Yeah, oh, absolutely. So one of the most useful aspects of BIM is the clash detection, whether it's just a simple 8-foot cube of a shielded chamber or, as I mentioned before, shielding an entire 50,000 square foot facility.
Right.
That clash detection is very useful to see if that shielding or mechanical, electrical, plumbing lines are interfering with that shielding.
Okay.
So it's especially useful on those larger projects because there could easily be a plumbing or electrical line that is in a corner somewhere that may be easily missed. But once you run that clash detection with all the trade models in that central location, you can find those more easily.
Oh, wow. So it just helps you to troubleshoot the model, make sure you address or big or small issues.
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
that design.
It's also another example I'm thinking of is where a customer needed a certain height to their chamber in order to do the certain tests that they needed to perform.
Of course.
And they had an issue because their facility didn't have that height. There was a structural truss system that was limiting us.
Right.
So what we were able to do with BIM is import that model, do the design coordination, and we actually were able to weave our chamber structure within their truss system and avoid those interferences in a virtual environment, and as we mentioned before, avoid those surprises in the field. So
that's fascinating.
yeah, we're able to accommodate that customer's facility and give them that test height that they needed.
So besides providing the design and with construction team, with valuable information that we share between different trades, what else has ETS Lingren, uses BIM model for?
Oh, it's actually a very powerful rendering tool. So we can create very realistic images based off of our models. So again, that's just another tool for the customer to see and visualize what their final product will look like. So all of that information that's embedded within the elements of that model will tell light exactly how it's going to reflect off of it.
Really?
Yeah, it creates a very realistic rendering of that product. So.
Wow. So basically, it helps customer, even just say the non-technical ones, better relay on exactly what products they are getting and what to expect. Right?
Exactly. Yep.
So is there anything else you think is important to highlight about the BIM models?
Yeah, I'd actually like to highlight our own internal project engineering team. So our team consists of Autodesk certified BIM professionals.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We use the Autodesk design suite, and specifically Revit architecture to develop our chamber models. We do all of our modeling and design in-house.
Okay.
So yeah, there are other people out there, other companies out there that have may be able to provide a 3D model, but it's not necessarily BIM.
Yeah.
Or they may contract a third-party BIM specialist. We're all internal here. So we also have the ability to work with many different file formats. So if a customer has their equipment designed in a different software, we can still import that into our model and do that coordination work there.
Wow. So it's very versatile and very flexible.
Yeah. One of our favorite things to do is to be on let's say a virtual call with a customer or face-to-face and share the model, share the screen, and have that coordination, that design coordination on the fly.
Yeah.
So if a customer wants to move an accessory, move a door, move the chamber altogether, we can do that in a virtual environment on the fly because, like I said, our design is all internal.
Right. Actually, I've been on some of those calls, and it's very impressive. The model you guys actually.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Greg, for taking time talking with us and educate us about BIM. It's good to learn that how useful this tool is to support our project success. So we hope you will come back and and show us a little bit more about what our design team's capabilities and how we can better support our customers for future projects.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much.